Alright, let's take a look at a nice little training tool, plinker, fun gun, whatever you want to call it. The Smith&Wesson M&P-22. There it is there. 22 long rifle caliber. Comes in a variety of different configurations with furniture and stuff. It has a flash suppressor. Has a quad rail with a continuous rail on top for scopes or whatever, lights or whatever you want to put onto it. It's got standard AR-15 controls, so if you're an AR-15 guy or anybody that wants to get familiar with them, it's identical. There's the business side. Okay, you're probably saying, well, hey, it doesn't have a dust cover on the chamber there. No, it doesn't. If you've looked at the Colt M4 copy that Umarex puts out, that's a registered Colt product, it has the cover plate on it, so it looks more authentic. Those are cool guns. They work really well, but the reason I got this one, or one of the reasons, was, one, it was cheaper, but it also had a functional bolt release. Okay, no one really talks about that, but the Colt M4 and the HK, M4 one that Umarex makes do not have that. It's there for appearance sake, but it does not function. But they do have the dust cover, so if you're more concerned with appearance, go with one of those. They're good rifles. I fired them. They work well. But I bought this more for training purposes, and like I say, it was cheaper, and I like to have that bolt release there because I do use it when I fire my AR-15s, and it's something that I want to continue to do automatically without thinking about it. This is all plastic. The buffer tube here is all plastic, so if you want to change the stock, you're just going to be changing the actual buttstock part, because this is actually molded as part of the lower frame assembly, the receiver. So it doesn't screw in like a standard AR-15 does. So you got to keep that in mind if you're thinking, well, I'm going to buy that and just put some really cool parts on it. That's the stock's not going to work. You can just put on the stock itself. The pistol grip is a standard AR-15 GI type pistol grip. I'm going to change that into one that I favor more. I have a big hand and this one's kind of small. But for plinking purposes, it's fine the way it is. It comes with this, at least mine did, came with this 25 round magazine. Smith doesn't seem to put out a ton of magazines, so I was not able to get any more Smith&Wesson magazines. So what I did is I got a couple of these Plinker Tactical 35 round mags, and it's a good mag. This particular one's made for the M&P-22. I haven't used this one yet, but I have fired this one. I've only been able to put 125 rounds through this rifle because of the lack of 22 long rifle ammunition anywhere that I can find. It's like frickin' gold. You can't find it. The only thing I would say negative about these magazines is that they're longer. They stick out a lot more than the Smith one, which holds 25 rounds. So you're getting 10 more rounds, but at quite the length penalty. I mean, that's quite a bit. It doesn't seem like that much, maybe just comparing magazines, but when it's in there, it's a long magazine. But if you're out in the field and you're just, making pop cans dance, having some fun, perfectly acceptable. I'd actually like to get a smaller magazine for, if I'm shooting prone or off a bench or something, going, for some long range, more accurate type shooting. I'm planning on putting a Chinese copy of an aim point on there to make it more like my AR. So there's the outside look of it. Let's take a look at the inside. It comes apart just like a standard AR-15. Charge handle works. Like I say, everything works. It just doesn't have the dust port. You push these two pins out, and there's one located here, one located here, and you press them on the back side, okay? And theoretically, I should be able to just pop this apart. Let's see if I can do it. This one doesn't want to come. Let me get a tool. Okay, with the aid of a ballpoint pen, I was able to push that guy out the rest of the way. There we go. And it breaks into two halves just like an AR-15. There's your upper. And your bolt carrier group comes out just like an AR-15. Pardon the dirt. I just got done shooting it, so it's dirty. There's a look at the bolt. Bolt face. Yeah, I know 22s are dirty. I should have cleaned it up, I guess. I didn't think it would be that crappy looking. Oh well. There's the charging handle. Like I say, this is all plastic except for, you know, the barrel. But it's perfectly fine for a 22. Great, like I say, great for training, great for, you know, if you want to get your kids used to this platform. Okay, there's that. Here's the receiver. You AR-15 guys are going to notice it's just like a standard receiver, except it's all plastic. Okay. All right. Great little gun. It's a lot of fun. It's been, you know, for 125 rounds anyway, it's been totally reliable. It shoots well. It's a lot of fun. There are a number of rounds that the instruction manual tells you not to use, so I guess it can be kind of picky on ammo. I've only used one, you know, I was only able to get one type, and it wasn't on the do not shoot list, so it worked. I haven't tried any of the do not shoot listing, and I'm not going to bother telling you that. If you buy it, you'll see it, you know, but it's a fun piece of equipment, so I recommend it for training or just, you know, getting out and having some low cost, you know, shooting fun. All right, thanks for watching.